transitioning ownership to him, I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. "I've been here 4 years," I said. "He's been here 4 minutes." Dad actually had the nerve to tell me my brother was older, so it was his birthright to inherit the business. That's how succession works in families. I lost it. Reminded him about the fraud charges, the $80,000 bailout, the pattern of lying and stealing. Dad said that was in the past and I was holding grudges. Mom told me I was being jealous and unsupportive. They offered to make us co-owners, but I knew exactly how that would end. My brother would run the company into the ground and I'd be left cleaning up the mess. I told them if he stays, I'm out. They chose him. I walked out that day and didn't look back. Spent the next 2 months applying for jobs, trying not to feel like a complete idiot for wasting 4 years of my life. My parents called a few times trying to smooth things over, but I ignored them. I was done. Last Tuesday, I'm drinking coffee and scrolling through my phone when I see my brother's face on a news alert. Arrested by the FBI. Wire fraud, money laundering, tax evasion. Turns out he'd been using Dad's business accounts to run the exact same schemes that got him fired before. He'd set up shell companies, funneled money through our logistics contracts, and falsified shipping records. The FBI had been watching him for weeks. The charges carry a 10-year minimum sentence, federal prison, no bail. My phone started blowing up. First, my mom called me sobbing, begging me to help them save the business. I let it go to voicemail. Then Dad called. Then my uncle. Then my mom again. I finally answered the 5th call. Mom was hysterical. "Please, you have to help us. The business is going to collapse. Your father's going to lose everything." I asked her why she thought I'd help after they chose a criminal over me. She started crying harder, saying they'd made a mistake, and they needed me now more than ever. I said, "You made your choice. Now live with it." Then I hung up. Yesterday morning, I got a call from an FBI agent. They needed my testimony and access to the records I'd kept during my 4 years at the company. Turns out, I was the only one who maintained clean, detailed documentation. My brother had been sloppy, but my records were going to be the key to putting him away for a long time. I told the agent I'd cooperate fully. They're building an airtight case, and my evidence is apparently crucial. The irony isn't lost on me. The son they threw away is now the only one who can help them survive this. I'm meeting with the FBI next week.